Notwithstanding major changes in broadcasting in this past several decades, one aspect hasn't improved much. Whether your TV has speakers at all, they certainly aren't nice. Adding a soundbar to your home theater makes it easy to provide great audio. The only difficulty is choosing the right soundbar fit for your home entertainment needs. The most important factor to consider is price. Most soundbar models include front channel speakers, speaker that would normally be on both sides, the right and the left of the TV, and a center channel speaker, which is typically what delivers most dialogues in a TV show or movie. But with Dolby Virtual X or Dolby Atoms, pricier versions will even mimic stereo sound by bouncing the audio off walls or the roof. And if you're planning on using your music soundbar when the TV is off, look for models that include Bluetooth or Wi-Fi streaming that allow you to play music from your phone, PC, or online service like Spotify. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell to be notified of new content. Number 10 is Creative Stage 2.1 Channel Soundbar with Subwoofer. Often budget soundbars are little better than just using the speakers built into your TV, but you might be surprised by the Creative Stage soundbar, as long as your expectations are modest. This is a 2.1 channel speaker system, meaning it has built up left and right front speakers in the bar, along with a wired subwoofer for those rounds out of the audio with a solid low end. Despite the low price, it has an HDMI connection which allows you to rely on the TV multiple HDMI inputs to set all of your sources, and the sound will switch automatically when you use the TV remote to change sources. One of the few with this feature is the price range is fairly standard on pricier soundbars. It also has Bluetooth that lets you stream music from your phone to the speaker, and a USB port so you can use to play music from the thumb drive. Number 9 is Acoustics M4 Soundbar. If you are looking for a soundbar that can dazzle you with surround sound stimulated to reflect audio off the ceiling, look, nonetheless. If you want a soundbar that prioritizes outstanding audio without breaking the bank, then Acoustics will support. Under the hood, there is no center channel speaker. This is a 2.1 channel system, but the two front channel speakers are of very high quality, made of BMR drivers, balanced mode radiators, that disperse the sound in your room across a wide soundstage. It also has integrated subwoofers, without the need for a separate speaker for a deeper low end. Number 8 is Roku Smart Soundbar. You can update your audio and video at the same time with the Roku Smart Soundbar, particularly if you do not already have a connected TV. Roku is the gold standard of video matches for many users. It has an impressive GUI, which allows hundreds of multimedia channels online. At least at the moment, the only noticeable omission is the brand new HBO Max package. This soundbar includes a 4K streamer, instantly giving you the equivalent of a Roku Ultra, and you can use the classic Roku remote to control everything. Roku is nailing the basics as a soundbar, with room to grow. To link to your PC, you receive 2-channel audio via an HDMI cable. It also has Bluetooth to stream your phone content and a USB port to insert music on a thumb drive. Number 7 is Samsung Harman Kardon 7.1.4 Dolby Atmos Soundbar HW-Q90R. This collaboration between Samsung and the audio giant Harman Kardon has yielded a really compelling speaker that threads the needle somewhere below the most expensive of soundbars and offers some innovative features you won't even find on some of the soundbars that cost a lot more. The most fascinating feature on the HW-Q90R is that it features a pair of rear speakers, in addition to a passive subwoofer, and the surroundings are more effective than speakers that provide only virtual surround sound. They are also wireless, so it's easy to set up and there's no wire running to the back of the room. All components included, what you get is a formidable sound system with 7.1.4 channels. That's 7 main channels, 2 front and center speakers, 2 virtual side speakers and 2 rear speakers, a subwoofer, and 4 virtual height speakers. Number 6 is Yamaha YAS-209BL soundbar with wireless subwoofer. Apart from the Sonos Arc, which costs more than double the price of this Yamaha YAS-209, you don't run into a ton of soundbars that, particularly in this price range, have voice assistant service. This ensures you can use Amazon Alexa to monitor your screen, turn parts, and change the sound and more, just with your speech. Honestly, it's more convenient than it sounds. When you're in front of a TV that doesn't have that feature, it's something you'll quickly miss. However, the YAS-209 is much more than just a talker with Alexa. It comes with a wireless subwoofer for configuring a solid 3.1 speaker. Yet it still has a DTS Virtual X surround sound feature, which can also give a compelling sense of wraparound surround sound, while not featuring the overhead echo from Atmos height speakers. Number 5 is Sonos Arc Soundbar. Hot off the assembly line, the Sonos Arc is the newest soundbar in the company and has just started shipping to retailers. Like the HEOS soundbar, the Arc is best suited for people who are already, or plan to be, invested in a particular ecosystem. Sonos invented a new, multi-room portable sound system, and today offers a broad variety of speakers and devices that render listening to music easy everywhere in the world. Not too long ago, this was the sole property of high-end audiophiles, who invested a modest fortune making it home. The Sonos Arc takes all of multi-room audio wireless interconnectivity and builds it into a soundbar. The Arc can play at home or on its own with any other speaker. It is fully controllable through the Sonos app, but it's also a powerful soundbar with built-in support from Dolby Atmos, capable of stimulating surround sound when used with your TV. Number 4 is ZVOX SB500 soundbar with built-in subwoofer. The main reasons to add a soundbar to your home theater is to improve the audio experience, but that explanation feels a bit abstract to many people. A soundbar will render the conversation even easier, and you don't have to keep telling the rest to your relatives. What did that guy say? Any soundbar with a channel speaker is automatically optimized for dialogue, but ZVOX doubles down on dialogue clarity, making it a central feature for its soundbars, such as the SB500. This speaker includes a subwoofer in the chassis of the soundbar, which gives you a complete 3.1 sound system. It also includes Bluetooth so that your mobile devices can stream audio to it. But the most interesting feature is the AccuVoice mode of ZVOX, which uses what ZVOX describes to deliver ultra-clear dialogue as hearing aid technology. There are 6 AccuVoice levels that you can dial into as needed to better understand dialogue when watching TV and films. Number 3 is Sony HTX 8500 soundbar with built-in subwoofer. There aren't many modestly priced soundbars with Dolby Atmos surround sound, and it's worth exploring when you find one that's valued at about $300. This model is configured as a 7.1.2 system with 2 front speakers, 1 center channel, 2 virtual side, and 2 virtual rear speakers, plus a pair of upward firing speakers that are virtual high-end speakers. There is also a subwoofer integrated in the soundbar, which means that in a single package, you get a very comprehensive audio system. The soundbar is a bit thin on compatibility. It has 1 HDMI connection and 1 display, and if you have several CD players and game consoles, this is not the perfect setup. Yet it does have complete 4K capability with HDR with every screen you attach the soundbar, as well as Bluetooth with audio sharing. Number 2 is Denon HEOS Bar 3 Channel Soundbar. Denon is a great name in home audio and HEOS products, and the company includes wireless and multi-room sound systems. If you have already started investing as a whole house sound system in HEOS, then the HEOS bar is a logical choice. This consistency with all other wireless speakers in your house, so you can monitor it from a smartphone device to play music on your own or with other speakers. Besides acting as a typical soundbar, it is a 3-way mic, as well as being part of a multi-room sound system, offering a middle way for concentrated and direct dialogue in television shows and movies. You do have an HDMI interface to your PC, 4 HDMI inputs for other home theater equipment, and connections to a variety of music channels such as YouTube, Pandora, TuneIn, and Amazon Music. Number 1 is Sennheiser Ambeo Soundbar. If you want a high-end surround sound experience in your media room, the traditional solutions is to get a complex and expansive home theater AV receiver that is compatible with the atmosphere and fill of the room with speakers in front, back, and even overhead. If you don't want to mess with all that, but you're willing to spend about the same amount of money, you're in the territory of Sennheiser Ambeo Soundbar. It's packed with no less than 13 speakers that fire in all directions, reflecting sound around the room to give a convincing impression of true surround sound Atmos caliber. Like a true AV receiver, it calibrates even the space for optimal sound, along with Bluetooth audio streaming and online streaming services like Spotify and Pandora. It has 3 HDMI inputs and an HDMI output. What it does not include is a subwoofer, although at extra cost, you can add one.